Fucking Morrowind is coming to the Xbox One?
It's for part of Elder Scrolls Online.
Oh,
It's basically an expansion.
those freaking turd knockers. Yeah, I didn't get one.
Did you check all your spam folders and everything?
I'll
I
check
got
my
one.
I'll check my junk mail to make sure I didn't accidentally get rid of it. All right, you can start the timer.
All right. All right, starting the timer now.
What were you saying, Shadow?
Cannot comply. Frameshift drive charging.
That's a lot of work. Doesn't that beta start tomorrow?
Yes,
I
at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard.
I won't be here anyway. I guess if I got it, I could play it tomorrow, and that would be it. Hey, I got my Broadcasting No Viewers banner back now. Yay!
Fuel scooping.
I wonder whose stream Fire will go watch. If she goes and says hi in yours and doesn't say hi in mine, I'll be upset. She couldn't even come say hi.
Very well. If she comes in my stream and says hi, I will just not notify you. Therefore, I will not shatter your poor, weak.
My defenseless
Heart.
ego.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Ruin your self-confidence or anything.
Yeah, my fragile feelings.
Yeah.
Just the mere thoughts got me in tears. Well, it could be because my eyes are dry and trying to not, Either way.
Got dry eyes.
Try clear
eyes.
eye. Win Ben Stein's money. He did not do anything
Hey, I should
for
totally get a
stereotypes.
paycheck in the mail because I just advertised. Okay? They should send me money.
Just our luck. You'll get a letter saying you're being sued for product placement that wasn't
Copyright?
Yeah.
Copyright infringement or something because it's a catchphrase. It was copyrighted.
Frameshift drive.
Oh, did you hear they
Oh, by
finally
the
made the
way-
song Happy Birthday public domain?
Really?
It actually had to go to court for it, but yeah, they ruled it as public domain.
Well, because every kid has had happy birthday sung to them, like...
Right, but I mean, it was because, that's why businesses all sing it a different way and everything, is because it was copyrighted. So now they're like, okay, it's retarded.
They really, like when you get ready to jump to a new system up in the info panel, it tells you the name, the class it is, and if it has an economy, it tells you what kind of, what the status of the economy is, whether it's like, war or, an outburst or whatever. Like, I was jumping to one yesterday, and I was headed to. It said the system name. It said class M star, uh, boom detected. Like,
Disengage.
like economic boom. But when you read it, there was really no like slash or what are they? No separation. So I was like, their
Frameshift
star
drive
exploded.
charging.
That's awesome.
Would that make it a jihadist system?
Yeah, except when the sun pushes the button, it still takes years for it to freaking degrade far enough for it to explode.
What was
It's
it?
got a long fuse.
I got into it with somebody one day because they were like, I don't know what the hell they thought was like fact. I don't know where they went to, but I'm like, you do realize our sun's going to explode. It's like, it's gonna supernova and it's gonna wipe out all life in this area. And they're like, no, it's not. No, it's not. I'm like, sure it is. You'll be long dead before it does it, but it's going to happen.
Sun burns out, it will actually take a year for us to actually know it's gone,
Why?
or something like that.
Where's your fucking global warming now? Freaking Al Gore. I was like, wait, was it Al Gore or Bob Dole? I don't know. They both the same to me, but it was Al Gore.
Frameshift drive charging.
You say Bob Dole, it makes me think of, was it South Park? No, this family. Like, yeah, we got Bob Dole over here eating. Bob Dole looks at us. Bob Dole! Bob Dole. Bob Dole.
4,
Bob Dole.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Did you know he had to put a pin in his right hand because he couldn't use his hand? Or he couldn't use that arm? So he had to put a pin in his right hand. Quit trying to shake it. So they didn't realize his arm didn't work.
Fuel scooping.
Which one? Oh, yeah? Was it good? Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about that movie.
Disengaged.
Didn't he get shot in Saving Private Ryan too?
I I used to be in the military like you till the Japs blew out my knees. Oh my God, I am totally gonna tell my Uncle Joe Wade that shit. Yeah, you used to be a Marine until you took a claymore in the knees.
2. Engage.
Well, he has a sense of humor. He'll laugh. Except I'll have to totally make him watch those from like Skyrim first, so he'll get the joke.
Well, yeah, because that would be really dangerous to do that shit without letting him know the joke first.
Fuel
Yeah, it would.
Just walk up. Hey, you
Okay.
used to be a Marine till you took a claymore in the knees. Look, you little bastard, come here.
No, there wouldn't be any words exchanged. It would be it'd probably be a cane flying in my direction. Unexpectedly, with pinpoint accuracy.
Yeah, you used to be conscious till you made fun of an old motherfucker with a cane.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, 3.
Well, they have to put in all the love story mushy crap these days. You know that. Nobody can make just anymore. I mean, everybody's got to ruin a good old fashioned bloodbath killing movie with, you know, come back to me.
Fuel scooping.
Still would be.
Dang, look at all these combat missions.
Frameshift drive.
I mean, as much
That
as it
means I have
sucks,
to
you can't
frickin'
say
put an interdictor on.
you can't say I wanna go be military, but I don't want to carry a gun because it's like then you better go join the chaplain's corps, fucker, and be a beast.
4, 3,
Because even the medics carry a gun now.
1. Engage.
Fucking head off just like they will everybody else's. Wait, so you're gonna go take combat missions?
No, I said all this place offers is combat missions.
Oh.
I can take combat missions. They're missions, as long as I'm collecting bounties in a combat zone. That was the agreement. As long as, if it's on the job board, I can take it, as long as it doesn't go beyond 5,000 light years.
It'll be a hard time interdicting somebody in that big.
Oh no,
Fuel scoop disengaged.
we want you to go to Sagittarius A and intercept a person that is traveling across the galaxy. Septic, how far out are you? Beyond 5,000 light years yet?
Actually, I don't know. I have no idea how far out I am.
Drive charging.
I'm a ways. You should be able to.
You're
Oh, wait.
somewhere. You're somewhere between TZ and the center of the galaxy right now. That's about as much as I know.
Yeah. Hell, even 5,000 light years is a big frickin'. It's a.
Must be.
On the smart car, you didn't.
Fuel system.
This dude just told the cops to cease their unauthorized scan. They're the cops.
This is Compton, motherfucker. It's all authorized. I just realized 5,000 light years out is a long way to go.
Nowhere near as far as 20,000 light years.
Well, no, but that's still a long way to go.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
But I'm assuming that would be a transport because all the other stuff is
Yeah.
a couple hundred.
Hell, everything else so far the furthest mission I've taken has been 40 light years.
I mean, it's pretty much a stupid wager. There's no way I'm going to make as much as you're going to make on the mission board as high rank as you are. Since we didn't specify which missions shouldn't be done, like combat missions,
Well, I don't
since
take the
those are fucking
Well,
rich as hell.
the combat mission. No, the combat missions pay just about as much as an average boom time mission. They range anywhere between 3 and, the average is like between like 3 and 5, and there's some that are up there in the 600,000 and 700,000 range. But the most I've ever seen paid to go out and kill somebody has been like 900 grand.
Wow.
Frameshift drive charging.
Once you hit a certain rank, pretty much, if you're at a certain level with in your reputation with the group, unless you're like I said, unless you're taking the transport missions, the missions, whether they're mining, boom time, which is take these particular items to here or whatever, pay, or for their combat missions that they're wanting to contract you out for, they pretty much relatively all pay the same. The same average. But, see,
Always,
but the downside to combat missions, though, if you take them, you got to go to a system. You got to hit the nav beacon. Then you got to locate him. It's not like he's just going to pop up. Then you got to interdict him. And you got to freaking try to run him down. You got to blow him up without him running away.
right? You don't think your boat can do that?
Well, I'm sure it can, but like I said, hell, I had that one guy rabbit on me yesterday because, like I said, the Conda, when it's, you know, traveling outside the cruise, you know, it don't get up and go very fast. When he runs by and you got to come all the way about and then try to chase him, hell, he's already 4 kilometers away. You know, I was shooting him, and then it said, you know, he went by me, and I heard frame shift charge detected. By the time I came around and looked at him, he was at 4.5 the boosters, diverting all power to engines. I just got him back in all my gun ranges, you know, my beam lasers and my multi cannons, and it was gone.
Fuel suit disengaged.
No, he didn't flip no bird. He his legs.
The shitty thing is, didn't he interdict you?
Yeah, he
I'm
came
gonna start-
after me.
I'm gonna start this fight. Oh shit, you're huge. I'm gonna run now.
He came after a federal assault ship,
Charging.
which, I mean, granted, it's a pretty nimble little ship. It carries, you know, decent armament, but the problem is like, I would have worried if he was like an elite or a, you know, at combat, but he was competent. Like, I'm competent. So what does competent mean? It means that as long as I'm moving, you know, like barely at it, you know, barely any juice, when the fight starts, he's gonna sit in front of me while I roast his shields and like 25% of his health. Then he's gonna fly by. Three cheers for the happy couple from the wedding barge, okay? 3 cheers for the happy couple. Hip, hip, hooray. I totally spelled that wrong. Hooray. Hip, hip. Hooray, hip,
Disengaged.
hip. Hooray. There we go. Send. I wonder if there's anybody in this local system that's another player that's going to see that.
Probably not.
Because I just totally sent it out in the global text chat.
Charging.
I didn't see it.
4, 3,
Apparently, I'm
Well,
out
you
of
have to be in
I'm out
you
of
have to
radar
be in
range.
this system.
Oh man. I was just thinking. Fire brought up an idea. She goes, "Hey, I thought of a way we can, you know, do some help with the money since Matthew doesn't live here and stuff like that anymore." And I'm like, "Yeah, what's that?" She goes, and I know, I'm pretty sure I know what your answer's gonna be, but I thought I'd run it by you anyway. I'm like, "All right, what you got?" And she goes, "How about we get a roommate?" And I said, "Are you out of your fucking mind?" She's like, "What?" And I was like, "You want me to let some stranger in my house?" She's like, "Well, not a stranger, one of the guys at work." I'm like, "You're a manager." It wouldn't go over well. I said, "You tried to help us and help him at the same time, but not a good idea."
frameshift drive charging.
Not to mention that I'm still here.
Let me find a job, and then over there, and I will roommate.
4,
Oh, that's fine. I know who the fuck you are.
1, engage.
This person the guy she listed. She's like, it's Michael. You know, he's a key holder at work, so we know he's responsible. I'm like, he's young, and it's like he's barely older than your son, and I don't know him. I've seen him once.
Fuel scooping.
Be the fucking Pope, I wouldn't let him stay here. Actually, that's a lie. I'd totally let the Pope stay here. Me and the Pope would get hammered. I would start drinking again just to drink with the Pope like that. Be like, fuck it, you drink every Sunday anyway. Come on, man. And like 4 times on frickin' Christmas. I should open up my own Catholic church. It'd be like the freaking dude that, like the priest that does all the sermons, and do like one every hour. As soon as one ends, the next starts. Bam, 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 just so I can drink all day. It's okay. It's ordained.
Frameshift drive.
Ooh, there was
charging.
one whole sun in this system. Yeah.
There was one whole mission at this station. Woo!
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
If that guy was right yesterday, he said he went out. He said 50 million. I don't think it was supposed to be million, but because the damn system ain't that big. He was talking about 70 million credits and shit for his adventure.
Probably went 50,000 light years.
Fuel scooping.
Right, which is less than I'm going to do right now. So, I may make 70 million credits. It'll still be less than your 188 or whatever the fuck you
I thought
said.
you were going 60,000 light.
Yeah.
Then how's that less than what he went?
No, he went less than I'm going to go.
Oh, well, you worded it wrong. You had it backwards.
Whatever. Don't judge me, man. I'm alone out here in space talking to the voices. So many
Does that make
people
me one of the
talking.
voices in your head?
God, I hope not.
3, 2, 1.
I just thought about that. I get enough bad advice from myself. I don't need you helping. Because you're the type of voice that if you were in my head and I had all these buttons on the panel, you'd be like, hey, what's that button do? Hey, what's that button do?
Yeah, you back of your head going, buttons! I love buttons!
Yeah. I mean, and this ship does have a fire extinguisher, so I could put out small fires. All of a sudden, this exploration trip turns into frickin' Subnautica. I hit a water world. Fuck.
Well, hey, at least you wouldn't have to worry about, supernova explosion that happens after your crash. That
Right?
little ship right there would be like a little firecracker going off. The big ship in Subnautica.
There's no, see, that's the other good thing, though, is like I don't have to worry about a core coolant leak or anything like that because it's upside down. It won't go anywhere.
Frameshift drive charging.
I just realized I talk a lot with my hands.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I wish I would quit yawning.
I wish you would quit fucking yawning, too.
I got off last night at like 9:30ish or whatever. Went and took a shower, got in bed, turned on like Harry Potter, the first movie again for like the 20th time in
You're a
like 2
wizard,
weeks because it's like really boring. I gotta go straight to sleep. Nah, I stayed on my phone reading until like 2 a.m.
You stayed up watching the whole Harry Potter movie. Don't lie. Dude, I love the Harry Potter movies. It was actually nice to see the kids grow in their acting career. Some of them got You know, some of them got pretty good, some of them got a little bit better, and some should still never fucking act again.
Frameshift
Like the little
drive
weasel that
charging.
played freaking Harry Potter. And the only reason I call him a weasel now is because if you see him and Catch Me If You Can, or is it Now You See Me Too? Dude, he was freaking a lot different in that than he was in Harry Potter.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one, engage.
I'd read so. J.K. Rowling is gonna write another freaking Harry Potter book, and it's
Yes.
about their children or whatever. The hell does she do with all her from the Harry Potter books she wrote? She could just stop and be fine.
I got it.
Man, I'd have had enough money. I'd have been like, make up your own goddamn universe.
Fuel scooping.
It's about fucking Malfoy's kid, isn't it?
Frameshift drive charging.
Hmm.
Four, three, two, one, engage.
Hmm. So, Harry Potter's kid, Malfoy's kid, they're gonna continue the blood feud. Great. Well, that makes sense. I mean, Harry only saved Draco's freaking life more than once.
Fuel scooping.
Which makes no sense at all.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Voldemort got around.
Frameshift drive.
It was a
charging.
long gestation period. Apparently wizards have a different cycle than real people.
Four, three, two, one, engage.
Cool. Oh, I see. So he's the Darth Vader of the wizard world now. Alright.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one, engage.
Apparently, you get a lot of money for systems with black holes in them. I'm reading, and there's a lot of people like sending things to
Fuel scooping.
Frontier about how there's like not squat for adventurers or for explorers rather. You know, it's like people that go explore. They go explore because
Fuel scoop
they just
disengaged.
feel like going and exploring, but there's no real incentive to go explore.
Right.
Which is why most people stay in the system and or in the populated areas and do all the missions and stuff, is because there's like
Frameshift drive.
really no reason to go explore. So there's talk about making not so much missions, but you know, they actually had some ideas to put exploration missions in to go find this many of this type of planet or whatever for this much money and having this much time. So,
My game crashed, by the way.
uh-oh. Well, I'll stop at this jump and let you read.
No, keep going. Don't worry about it. Because I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping and trying to adjust the timer. So keep going.
Okay.
Fuel scooping complete.
Okie dokie.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Even our freaking hosting partners freaking go to your stream first.
Charging.
That sucks. Because when you went offline, you started auto-hosting me, and then Fire started auto-hosting.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three,
No, I'm not worried about it. I just noticed it.
one, engage.
It is strange.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Drive charging. Four, three, two, one, engage.
At least I'll have something like this. I'll have something I can put up for next week.
Yeah.
I'll probably get on long tomorrow to play this tomorrow to get the 2 hours out of the way. Go back to getting everything ready for my trip today, because I got to be at the airport at frickin' my flight leaves at 5:30 in the morning.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one, engage.
Yeah, my buddy brought back pictures from when we were in the military. He had some on his phone. Or that he had scanned his computer or whatever. So he brought them back in. He goes, I show people this picture. He goes, and they can never find me. And it was the picture was
Fuel scoop.
in Japan.
Right.
So and I'm sitting there, I was like, holy crap, look at all these people, like recognizing all the people that were there. And I found him and everything, but I knew who he was because I was there when the picture was taken. But it was just weird seeing how small we were back then.
Frameshift drive charging.
Right.
Yeah. He was 209 back then. He's like 6 foot, like 6'1", and he was 209, and we used to call him fat because by Marine Corps standards he was fat, and so we were always picking on him about being fat. And I went, holy God! If our selves back then could see us now, we'd be mad at each other. because the big when I was in the military was 185,
Fuel scooping.
and one was my ideal body weight. But I got up to 185. I'm sitting there thinking about it, going, "Holy crap!
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Yeah, how much of a difference is that?" And I'm like, "Well, you're 215 now, so what's that? 30 pounds heavier than I was in the military."
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, engage.
Holy crap! Has it really been almost an hour already?
Yep. We have an hour and 17.
Holy wow!
Fuel scooping.
I take it you did earlier.
Game crash, remember?
Oh yeah.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
I just sent you another one when you get a chance.
Okay. Hey, Cortana
Frameshift
broadcast.
drive charging.
I gotta relaunch my broadcast.
Four, three, two,
I mean, I'm going to post both of them up there for you.
No, just post the second one. First one's too short. I ain't worried about it.
Okay.
It's not like they missed anything.
Right?
Go to the station, deliver some stuff.
Well, it's not like they're missing anything if they even watch mine.
Jump in the system,
fuel scooping.
hold the trigger, jump in the system.
Well, that was one of the things they brought up in the forums that they were sent to Frontier,
Fuel scoop
is they said that, you know, one, they should pay more, a lot more, for maps that are really far out if they want people to be explorers. And
Right.
the other thing that they had was make it something more than just, you know, what did they say? Jump, honk, refuel, repeat.
Frameshift drive charging.
So, and it makes sense because it's like it's the one thing that has not gotten an update. Gotten an update. You know, freaking freight has gotten an update to where they don't attack your freighter as often and stuff like that. Like everything's got an update except for exploration.
Alright, Shadow, I accepted your Ubisoft thing.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop engaged.
Yeah, I think if it'll just let you stream it, I'll just watch it tomorrow. If not, y'all can just tell me how cool the game is when I get back.
Drive charging.
My dad's such a dork. He knows I'm going to see Alex this weekend,
3,
and or that I'm going to be there for a while, so he keeps sending me texts. Are your bags packed yet? You ready to go? make sure you give her a hug for Grandpa and tell her I say hi and blah, blah. I'm like, Dad, until Saturday. Well, my bags were packed days before I went to see you guys. I'm like, I have to wear my clothes. Well, you could still, I'm like, Dad, I only have like freaking 5 things that I own that are clothing wise, so no. Pack mine, and unless I run around naked all day, but you know, streaming might be a little illegal.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
I mean, I guess I could put on Fire's polka dot robe.
Frameshift drive charging.
Weird. It told me you were broadcasting. Audio was included, and it just now told me you were broadcasting.
Engage. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Somebody just posted Viagra should be classified as a hard drug.
Charging.
Supposedly, if you take Viagra and don't need it, it won't do anything for you.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Is that a challenge?
Well, no, they say it was a scientist that said
Challenge
it. Said
accepted.
They said because all it does is increase blood flow to that area, so it shouldn't. If you don't have a problem and don't need increased blood flow, it's not going to really do anything.
Fuel scooping.
I can see that for like Cialis because it's you know, but Viagra is it doesn't just it causes or it
Fuel scoop.
pushes blood to that area. It's just gonna give you an erection. That's all it's meant to do. Just give you a boner.
We didn't say anything bad.
We're talking
We're
about
just-
Viagra and
We're
the
talking
medical-
about we're talking about the. We're just this is
This
for
could be
anybody watching that thinks
educational.
yeah.
4, 3, 2. Engage.
Hopefully not whatever Viagra cost.
awkward boner talk, but that's besides the point. Hey. World. Whoa, okay. I thought that said something else. Apparently, there's a place in New California in that system that you were in the other day, Septic.
Mm-hmm.
On New, it said Worldcraft, you know, something. I thought it said Warcraft. I'm like, oh, Jesus.
Found our aliens. Orcs in space.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
They developed the telephone 1,000 years before you humans did. He's like, oh yeah, what'd they have to say on it? Blarg, 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 honk. Yeah, really, you know, really good stuff there.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, and that apparently if you push once, in the CQC, so you get up to level 50 and then prestige. Like you could prestige like 8 times or something like that, but prestige once it unlocks, it gives you a thing to a system that you can't get without the prestige for CQC. But it has, huh?
You said it'll allow you to assist them. Assist what?
Access.
Yeah, I thought you said assist.
No.
I'm like, what are we assisting them in doing?
It gives you a system that you can get into that has every ship in the game and every component in the game that you can like upgrade your ships with. It has all of them, and the ships are supposedly like 20% off. But like,
I thought you...
Nope, because the elite system, it's got all that, but the ships are only 10% off, and the modules aren't discounted. So CQC gives you all the ships, all the modules, and there's like you can get like 10 to 15% for, yeah, but you'll only get those when you prestige or get elite. So hopefully I'll know here pretty soon. Well, I'll know April 15th when I get back. Because I'm pretty sure this run is going to put me in the elite category for exploration. At least I fucking hope so. I'm only going really far out.
I wonder if you make any you go into frickin' CQC, or if it's just...
I did. I'd have to go back in and see if it actually transfers over, but I mean you don't use money in CQC. It's just when you reach a certain rank, you unlock new shit. You don't even buy it. You just go equip it and go. And so I'd have to go back in and check. But I made like 2,300 credits in one match, so
Fuel scooping complete.
the CQC is not bad. Probably about an hour.
Disengaged.
Hour and 5.
Frameshift drive charging.
Hey, that dude sounded Chinese. He's like, we extend a warm welcome to...
It'd be funny, you request permission to dock, and then... What?
3, 2, 1.
I just want to land. And then... No, and then. I just want to land. Say and then again. Blow your fucking station up. And then...
To all you... It's not the east or the west side. No, it's not. It's not the north or the south side. No, it's not. It's the dark side. You are correct. To all you Vader haters out there, we'll blow your planet up.
Fuel scooping.
What in the hell was that?
You never heard the Star Wars rap?
Uh-uh.
It's funnier than hell.
Obviously not.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
It's like...
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two,
Did Luke ever actually become a Jedi Master? Because I thought he never finished his training.
And because he
cheated.
successfully went to Cloud City and pretty much, resisted the allure of the dark side and everything, when he went back to Yoda, Yoda pretty much said, nothing left to teach him. He had nothing left that he could teach him. Not to mention that Yoda was dying. I'm not sure if that was, because he was dying or actually nothing left for him to teach him. But yeah, that's pretty much what was said.
Hmm.
I tell you, if you really want an answer to this question,
totally.
and you want to.
So he totally Kobayashi Maru'd that shit.
If you really want an answer to this question, contact Timmy.
I don't know, I'm a little afraid. I'm a little afraid to contact Timmy. If I say something he doesn't like, he might come beat me over the head with his fucking fake lightsaber.
Yeah, Mikey's got one too.
Why am I not surprised?
Mikey would be more tempted to beat you over the head with it than Timmy would.
Fuel scooping.
Timmy would try to hit somebody over the head with him, but he's so skinny. You go, and he flies away, gone.
I'll let him get his little kendo sword out. He'd be like, "I have my lightsaber," and I'll just pull out my frickin' sword. Here, look, you know what? Both of these are for decoration, but guess what? Mine actually has a metal blade. Let's go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Do you know if I actually sharpen my NCO sword, it becomes illegal? You are not allowed to
How'd you get
sharpen
an
them.
NCO, so are you never an NCO?
Well, you shut your face. Yes, I was.
You were a corporal.
That's an NCO.
Oh, NCO started at sergeant.
No. E4 starts in. NCOs are corporals and sergeants. Staff NCOs are staff sergeant above.
See, I learned something new today.
The way you can always tell who's an NCO is Marines, once they reach the rank of NCO, they get a blood stripe on their pants leg, which the gauntlet is always fun. That thing hurts like hell. Actually, they're probably not even allowed to do that anymore. These fucking in there now, they're all like, yeah. Because I know I got pinned when I picked up NCO, so one guy actually hit me in the collarbone because my freaking chevron shifted before he slammed my chevron in, so it the spike hit my collarbone and glanced off, which, oh my god, that hurt. Holy shit, that hurt. But walking the gauntlet, every NCO in the squadron got together and they started in airframes. Like, there was just a door, one door, and they had two lines going out the other door and then into airframes. So once all the airframes knew NCOs were walking back to the shop, we had to walk down the gauntlet where they were punching and kicking our arms and for the promotion. And once we got to the other end, we were allowed to go home for the day, because we were going to be useless as freaking mechanics. That was for damn sure.
What are y'all, freaking Klingon?
Well, Marine, close enough.
Yeah, I've been thinking about Star Trek. Like the one race that's like, we fight for honor, but we will totally make our ship invisible and sneak up on you and do like guerrilla style warfare tactics.
Right. I challenge you to a fight. Well, come out where I can see you. That's not part of the deal.
Frameshift drive charging.
I think if I ever have to self-destruct my ship, I'm gonna definitely have to get the soundtrack for Star Trek 4. Or no, Star Trek 3. Yeah, 3. When Kirk's son dies. When the Klingons ship and Kirk's made it self-destruct. He's like, and Doc Brown's like, get out!
Fuel
Get
scooping.
out of there! Want to have that playing.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Well, this is doo-doo.
Hmm.
Definitely no missions to be had at this system.
3, 2, 1.
The whole station is on lockdown.
Ooh. Can you even get fuel?
Yeah, I can get fuel and I can do repairs, but I can't buy no outfitting, no restock, no passengers, no mission board, no commodities, no crew lounge.
Scooping.
Wow.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
I guess that'll be one thing in my favor then if you run into a couple of those.
Frameshift drive charging.
The reason I always try to keep a mission in my back pocket.
In your prison pocket?
So that way after I deliver a mission, even if I can't pick one up, I'll have one I can go do.
3,
Right.
2, 1. Engage. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Well, at least when I get back from this run, I can, if I don't finish up my Fer de Lance to the best of its abilities, I can get my Diamondback Explorer and completely set it up for like planetary landings and stuff too, and get rid of this thing. Get 35
Frameshift drive charging.
range out of that one.
Four, 3,
But I'll probably just buy my
1. Engage.
Asp Explorer, set it up to haul people.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
So what? It'll be like 6:20 when the time's up.
Probably. Somewhere close to that. $40, $30, $20.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, one, engage.
I'm alone. There's no one here beside me.
Some shower with Pantene, but I got watermelon.
Lamangelo! Lamangelo! Go get your brother Orangelo and let's go.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
So I got a letter from the VA last night. Like, Fire brought it in when she checked the mail from getting.
Frameshift drive charging.
And it said that I was getting a pay raise. And $100, it was $100 raise. You know, it was like, so I'm making, you know, $400 a month instead of $300 a month. I was like, wait. Don't tell me they're done with my fucking shit and this is all it came up to. I'm like, why the hell am I still listed at 30% and all this other stuff? Which is why I have to go pick Fire up because I needed a car. Because I went down to the VA office and went, what the fuck is this? And they were like, that's your tax form. I'm like, oh, it's non-taxable income. Why do I need a tax form? And they said, because that's what shows that you don't have to pay for Obamacare. I'm like, when the hell did y'all start this? They're like, well, they started last year, and some people are just now getting them this year for last year. I'm like, what?
Fuel scoop disengaged.
So I was like, well, that's good. He was like, well, thank you for not, she's like, it's good to see you're not, you know, overly
Frameshift drive
angry about this. And I'm like, oh no, I'm mad as hell. I said, I'm extremely pissed that all this has got to go on. I said, I had to drive all the way across town to ask this stupid question because nobody answers their phone and everything else. I said, but however, I said, I know it's not exactly your fault, so why take it out on you?
3, 2, 1, engage.
So basically, you still haven't heard anything back on everything
Right.
else there.
But she looked in the system and everything else. She goes, well, this date and this and this. She goes 9 out of 10 times when it says this, it's 3 months later. So by the end of March, you should hear something about your claim. I'm like, oh, okay.
Fuel scooping.
But as far as the medical retirement goes from the Air Force and you know, with the whole investigation that the Air Force is doing, I don't have a clue how long that's going to take. That could take up to 2 years.
Before you get medically retired?
Uh-huh.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Which, if they and actually do medically retire me and all that crap, like everybody, all the lawyers and shit say they should. That means I have to go base and wait in line and get my picture taken and get an ID and all this other crap. But then I can go use base hospital instead of having to go to an emergency room. Yay! Means I can die
See
cheaper.
this flimsy piece of plastic with a picture on it? Means a lot, apparently.
I'll just be glad because that'll make grocery shopping a lot easier because then all I gotta do is go to the commissary. I ain't got to pay taxes on food. Nothing. And it's a commissary. They're like Walmart-sized grocery stores.
Fuel suit disengaged.
Oh, it's a pain in the ass. You gotta deal with military wives all day long. Ugh.
Frame shift
But,
drive
you know what?
charging.
Quite a bit of money on on the stuff you would send it. Like, 'cause food, there's no tax on food anyway. But paper, all that other stuff that they can tax, you save quite a bit of cash and all that. I'm getting it from the commissary. Of course, that means I'm the one that would have to go because Fire can't get in because she doesn't have an ID. So, I would have to go to base by myself, go to the commissary, buy all the crap, and then come home.
So wait.
Nope.
She would have to send you grocery shopping by yourself.
Uh-huh.
Didn't y'all have a discussion about that at one time?
Uh-huh. There's a reason I'm not allowed to go grocery shopping by myself.
Looks like corn dogs and pizza rolls and freaking ramen for the rest of eternity.
It's quick, it's easy, it's cheap. I'm saving us money. Oh yeah.
Fuel suit.
What's Ryan gonna eat? I don't know. You can go to the grocery store and get his food. I went and got my food. Wah.
Frame shift drive
However,
charging.
Matthew's father did actually do one thing that impressed me. I was like, huh, right on. He made him go register as soon as he was turned 18. He moved in with his dad. He took him down and made him register to vote and sign up for the draft.
2, 1, engage.
Didn't give him the option. He says, if you want to stay in my house, you will do these. So I was like, right on.
You know, there's actually a bunch of people who have been trying to get out of signing their draft card at 18 because they're genetically they're male, but they say they identify as female, and therefore they say they should be,
Fuel suit
you know,
disengaged.
excluded from the draft, the whole, you know, draft thing.
No. Doesn't work that way.
Frame shift drive charging.
But hell, look at countries like frickin', and I don't know why this one is, but like countries like Sweden.
4, 3,
At the age of 18,
engage.
both male and female have to join the military for 2 years. They have to. However, they are allowed to keep their weapon when they get out.
Fuel scooping.
And it stays in their house because at that point they're now, you know, defenders of their country. I was like, well, son of a bitch. Somebody give me my freaking M16 back. And the 9mm. As much as I hated it, give it back.
Frame shift drive charging.
he about to start singing to me?
Fuel scooping.
Ooh, God, man.
Fuel scooping complete. Fuel scoop disengaged.
How much time we got left?
Like 40 minutes.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one, engage. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Charging. Four, three, two, one, engage. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one, engage.
I'm over here dozing off. That's what I get for not getting much sleep last night.
We got off in plenty of time to get some.
Fuel scooping.
But we're almost done.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Hey, how far away am I from you?
I don't know.
I'll check when we get finished. That way nobody's cutting into their run time to
Drive
take a look.
charging.
I should be able to figure it out by how many little blue markers I put up around the way.
3.
Because I'm marking each part of the leg with a bookmark.
Alright, so I went to the. Natasha Romanenko.
You know what I might try remembering to do tomorrow before we start?
Fuel scooping.
Go pee. Because I really need to pee.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
I said the same thing yesterday and then forgot again today.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
What? That line must have been written by a woman, because no it don't.
Fuel scooping.
It makes you have to pee and unable at that point. But we're almost, I mean, we got
Fuel scoop disengaged.
probably 30 minutes left before we... 40 minutes left?
No, down to like 35.
Okay. 35 minutes left!
Frameshift drive charging.
I got 7 jumps left on this leg.
I met another player in Soul System. And he is
Again?
actually sending me text chat messages.
4,
They telling you to drop your cargo?
2, 1.
No, he's just like, what's up? I was like, what's up? He's like, not shit, just driving the short bus. Like, I knew exactly how he felt.
Did he leave the system?
That's that I know of.
Wait, are you... God damn it, man.
Fuel scooping.
Every time you make new friends, I gotta meet them.
I'm not. It's not like I met this person, and we're in a party and talking, and then you got to come in and meet him.
Yet. It's just a flyby.
Disengaged.
I know. I can't wait. I'm gonna be out of town for 9 days. I'm gonna come back, and there's not gonna be a spot for me in the party. I'm gonna be like, the fuck is this shit?
Frameshift
Oh, we made
drive
new
charging.
friends. What? Yeah, you were gone for 9 days, so we made a new friend every day to try and replace you. And it's taken all of them to try and do it. Nobody has your level of stupidity, though.
2, 1. Engage.
So basically, what you're saying is, I'm gonna pull a caboose and go out and find a Freckles to replace my long lost best friend Church. Which,
Pretty much.
since I'm supposed to be Church, would be like replacing myself. Which means that you're equating me to acting somebody like Raven, which Raven has already done this because he always plays with other friends instead of us. So you're calling me Raven. I am
Actually,
insulted. You
I
can
guess it
screw
would-
yourself.
No, I'm not really calling you Raven or Caboose. I think at this point it might be
Fuel scoop disengaged.
we're gonna find the Simmons for our group. Because they're gonna be vying for my spot at my funeral.
Frameshift drive charging.
The best eulogy ever.
Preach on! Preach on!
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Fuck. You don't sound like a pirate. Arr, I'm not very
Wait, I thought you were a pirate. Arg, that's very consistent.
Fuel scooping.
Ball jumps left on this leg.
Engaged.
Then I gotta plot the next leg. I lose so much time plotting. I'm not trying to be an evil mastermind. I am an evil mastermind.
Your evil mastermind type plans work.
Fuck you.
4,
Minators don't blow up.
1. Engage.
Alright. Smart, nerdy motherfucker. Well, didn't you graduate with all that? I mean, don't you have the fancy computer degree and shit? Well, computer degree.
Fuel scooping.
I thought it was. You think that's the way it should work, but you'd be surprised. There was a person in one of the art classes I was in. It was a fucking communications major. I'm like, yeah? They're like, yeah, I'm a comm major. I'm like, alright. I'm like, well, what kind of classes do you have to take? Like, they listed out everything they had to take. I'm like, do you have to take any communications class? They're like, we had to take a speech class. I'm like, what the fuck?
4,
What is that?
2, 1. Engage.
That's like saying, I want to be a botanist. Here, go study freaking pigs. What?
And this is why I like Soul System.
Why?
3 missions, all going to the same system, to the same station.
Fuel scoop.
How much
Oh,
do they
hell
worth?
yeah. Hey, well, I would say Septic's going to the opposite corner of the map, but since the galaxy's round, it doesn't really have corners.
Frameshift drive charging.
The galaxy is square.
It doesn't have edges or corners.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Oh yeah, wait. Before I leave. Let's see, one is worth 538, one is worth 399, and one is worth 660. It's almost $1.5 million.
Fuel scooping.
Almost $1.5 million.
Well, pretty sure it's obvious that I'm not gonna frickin' win this wager.
Disengaged.
More jump.
Frameshift drive charging. Four,
Wait, you're gonna do what now?
2,
He's gonna play a game that's all other people's music.
You gonna play Guitar Hero? Oh, whatever. I have nothing against DJ Hero. Especially when people started going back and doing like Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch and stuff like that. Those are.
fuel scooping.
But anyway. Yeah. I know what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm gonna be killing cartel members in Central America. I don't know how to do that. Like I got on my Ubisoft club app thing and accepted your friend request, and that's about all I know how to do.
Fuel scooping complete.
Where are we at on time?
Fuel scoop disengaged.
24 minutes.
Okay.
Frameshift drive charging.
Man, tonight's 2 hours seem to take a little longer than yesterday's.
Don't it though?
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I think it's because I know I have to be somewhere at a certain time. So,
I think it's because I'm tired.
well, on your part maybe, but that's true. Yesterday we were talking a lot more during what we were doing.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Well, I just got another fine because a sidewinder decided he wanted to try to race me through a mail slot.
Damn.
Frameshift drive charging.
No, but I punted him upwards and he slammed into the side of the space station because.
Four,
It's like being in a smart car and playing chicken with an 18-wheeler. You are a speed bump.
I just realized this is going to be a really boring part of a video.
Fuel scooping.
Hey, if you load a smart car with frickin' C4 and then blow it up, does it then become a smart bomb?
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one, engage. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
I've jumped a total of 103,983 frickin' hyperspace distance.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one, engage.
I wonder if I'm going to discover any systems that haven't been discovered yet. I would laugh my ass off if I went all the way across and came all the way back and did not discover anything.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
What do we have, like
Four,
11 minutes left?
two, one, engage.
18.
Oh, really? Okay. 6:32 is when it'll be over. Oh.
That's I can't. Goes.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage. Fuel scooping.
Another 1-star system.
Disengaged.
Damn it.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Ooh. I hope so. Maybe I'll find Alderaan, or at least what's left of it.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift
Too bad we
drive
can't play
charging.
music while we're doing this. Because when I'm on my
You
way
can play
back.
Pandora because it doesn't show up on. It doesn't come through on your stream.
Hmm. Well, it would be cool to, like, the last 5 minutes of my trip while I'm jumping back in. Ozzy Osbourne, Mama, I'm Coming Home. Or Motley Crue's Home Sweet Home. Michael Bublé's Home.
Trace Atkins, Chrome.
You know, he's a big son of a bitch. Trace Atkins.
Mm-hmm.
He's fucking huge. Like, he's bigger than freaking, who were we talking about the other day? That was actually really big.
Toby.
Yeah. He's actually bigger than Toby Keith by like 2 inches.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Probably has to special freaking
Frameshift drive charging.
cowboy hat he wears on his head because his melon's probably fucking enormous.
You'd be surprised how big of a how big hats get when you freaking buying $1,300 Stetsons.
2, 1.
Oh, I'm sure. The Stetson I had when I was younger, freaking, it wasn't super expensive, but it was a hat I'd gotten as a present for my birthday. But that was back when I wore shit kickers, freaking nut huggers, and a cowboy hat. Which, if you look at me now, you'd find it hard to believe I wore shit kickers, nut huggers, and a cowboy hat. Because I know when freaking
Fuel scooping.
I know when Fire found out that's what I used to wear in high school and shit, she's like, no way.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
I used to really only break the. I wore baseball caps most of the time. Going to church or whatever, I'd pull the Stetson out. Or on a date somewhere nice.
Yeah, 'cause Stetson's, equal.
3,
Fancy.
1. Engage.
Yeah, well. When you grew up as poor as I did, that Stetson meant a lot.
I was actually
So.
being serious.
Oh, well, yeah.
If you break out, if you're going to a nice restaurant, you break out the good Stetson, man.
Yeah.
You
You break out the good jeans, the ones that ain't been worn for freaking working on the freaking field.
Yeah, usually, like for me was a pair of black Wranglers, button down,
Fuel
Yep.
skipping.
probably Wrangler.
Yeah, actually.
Wasn't gonna sit. wasn't gonna go, look. I go to Walmart, get a nice Wrangler shirt for $14. I ain't going to that dude Ralph Lauren.
Disengaged.
Yeah.
Well,
I
it's like, what
I
was
found
it?
some some Ralph Lauren shirts. I bought them, but I was like, I was working at the time. I wouldn't, whatever.
Yeah.
Because a friend of mine said,
That's what
you need some nice shirts, And I'm like, well, I have my Wranglers. And no, you need something nicer than that, man.
Frameshift drive
Like,
charging.
Yeah.
trust me. So we went to the mall. These Ralph Lauren shirts were 50% off. Were $150 a piece.
I know. I used to wear them. Once I joined the military, I
I
could get out of
bought-
the Wrangler.
Like I said, I bought 2 shirts. I have never stepped foot inside another store that sold Ralph Lauren polo since.
We a guy at school. He was trying to be all fancy. He had some nice boots on and nice pair of jeans, nice shirt, and a decent hat. Wasn't a Stetson, but it wasn't like your little freaking gas station fucking cowboy hat either. And this was for homecoming. He was all dressed up and everything else. So he couldn't figure out why everybody was laughing at him. And I was like, "'Cause you're an idiot." He goes, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "You're wearing Wrangler jeans and a Levi shirt."
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Yeah,
He's like, "Well,
you'd
what's
have to
wrong
shoot
with
me.
that?" I'm like, just no. I was like, if you wore Levi's jeans with a Levi's shirt, fine. Wrangler jeans with a Wrangler shirt, fine. It's like you can't. It's like, holy crap.
Frameshift drive charging.
10 minutes remaining.
Alright.
Frameshift drive charging.
But, yeah, so. And now if you get me in a pair of pants, I'm whining like a 6-year-old. I don't want to wear pants. I want to wear shorts.
4.
It's 13 degrees outside. I want to wear shorts. Why? I have a really nice tattoo on my leg and you can't see it if I'm wearing pants. That reminds me. Once my bills are all caught up, especially if I end up medically retired and I start making good money and all this other, my buddies told me a way I can get. There's a job I can do from my house, and I'm doing tech support if I'm not out working on the units and stuff. But it makes pretty good money, and they need a tech down here in Corpus because he had to drive down from Houston to do it. He said the only problem is if a job comes up and it's in Dallas and I'm the only tech that can do it, I have to go to Dallas to do it, and they won't pay for the flight if it's 8 hours away. And I'm like, shit, that means I would have to drive all the way to Dallas. He's like, yep. I'm like, ugh.
Frameshift drive charging.
But totally forgot what I was gonna say. What was I talking about?
Something about a job in tech support.
Yeah. Oh,
About
if I start having an influx of money and all the bills are paid and it's starting to like actually accrue in the bank, I'm getting another tattoo. Once I know I'm in the positive, I'm getting more ink.
Fuel scooping.
I don't know. I got 2 sleeves I got to do. Well, I've got 1.5 sleeves to finish, and then I got my legs to do.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
I still got one that I've got drawn out that I want to do on my chest.
Frameshift drive charging.
They gave me
And then I have
optional
no idea.
time addition. Like, can you get it to us sooner? If I get it there within 5 hours, I make bonus money.
How far do you have to go?
10,000 LS.
I don't know if you can make it in 5 hours.
I don't know if I can make. I'm hoping I can make it in 6 minutes.
Fuel scooping.
If I don't, it
Oh, yeah.
totally doesn't count. I have to hold on to it until tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Which, that's one thing that's going to throw me off about this. We started up earlier today. Is it like missions that I have in my pocket that I have 24 hours to complete? Since I can't turn them in today, when I get home tomorrow, I have to immediately get on this game and do it. Because if I wait until do it later, like we had the previous nights, the time limits will expire. See, this whole having to go do it earlier thing kind of threw everything off. It was gonna work out great, and then
I will make sure to
Fire.
blame fire.
yeah, I knew. I knew you were. That's why I was like, it's all Fire's fault. That's why I was going ahead. I was headed down that track.
It is her fault
Frameshift drive.
Her fault.
because I have to go pick her up.
But isn't it because you had to go to the VA with paperwork is the reason you have to go pick her up?
No,
4, 3, 2.
Then how did you end up with a car and she didn't?
because
What did you have to do today that required the car?
nothing. I could have done the paperwork when I got back. She's like, well, you could just take the car tomorrow and do it then. So she talked me into getting it done today.
Oh,
I
so
could have
she
done it when I
forced
got
your
back.
hand. Oh,
She did.
That's, okay, yeah.
That's what it was.
Starting to sense that this isn't quite as much Fire's fault as originally believed.
Oh, it's totally not her fault at all, but it doesn't mean I'm not going to blame her.
Very well, we shall start a vicious circle. I will blame you. You can blame Fire.
Disengaged.
She can blame
I don't
Shadow.
know who. Yeah, well, it's Shadow. Yeah, there you go. And then Shadow
It's
can
about as
blame me for
pointless-
starting the blame of the circle.
Yeah, exactly. There we go. There's the circle.
So it's not going to be a circle. It's going to be a line. Just keep
Hey,
passing the blame down.
We're just, you know what? We're all set for politicians because we just made a Pentagon. There you go. We can blame everybody else.
Frameshift drive.
Blame the Pentagon.
I-
Okay.
I blame the previous administration. It's Bush's fault.
You know what? I blame multiple administrations ago. I blame Carter. I was born when Carter was in office, so it is his fault that I am alive. Therefore, it is all Carter's fault. How much time we got left?
Did you ask for it? I mean, could you like go, pow pow? Okay, all right, all the FBI, shoot me, or will you shoot me? You asked for it. You were gonna get
Absolutely
the key to the
nothing.
city.
You were going to become president.
Well, first he's got to become a community organizer.
Ah, okay.
Then he'll
How much
be
time
on
we
his
got
way to the
left?
top.
2 minutes?
2 minutes and 15 seconds.
Not quite enough time to do another jump, but it will be time to finish refueling. Not bad though. Yeah,
Fuel scooping complete.
I'm holding steady about the two legs thing. Well, I guess I could get one more jump in here.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Come on. Come on. I'm not going to make it.
You have to go.
I'm closing at 1:30 in.
Frameshift drive charged.
How long did it take you to restart your game after it crashed?
I don't know. A minute or two. It's
Oh,
two,
my.
2 minutes tops.
Well, why don't you just add 2 minutes to it and
3, 2, 1. Engage.
do that since it crapped out on you. I mean, it's not like you piddle farted
Closing in.
around afterwards, you know.
50 seconds. We're not gonna make it. We'll make it. Pull up, pull up.
Fuel scoop complete.
You did that on purpose.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Well, I'm safely disengaging my freaking FDS drive with 10 seconds remaining on the clock. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Cool. That's all right.
Like they're gonna add a whole new country. Well, they'll add a new country with a tier 1 tank.
Hmm.
Well, since I was able to drop out of Super Cruise I'll dock, but I'll have to wait to turn my missions in tomorrow.
Hmm. Cool. Yeah, I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm six legs out. Let me see just how far I am from TZ.
So you've gone a little over 6,000 light years. Is that a yes?
I've gone 5,366.7. So I went up, not just straight out. So, but by the time I finish this leg tomorrow, that'll be 6,000, and then there will be more after that.
Alright, so I'll go ahead and refuel and then stick my ship in the hangar.
All right. time to end the stream. And I should totally thank myself for watching, but I love me already.